Well, hello there, everybody. I am hopping on here to show you what is launching Monday. There are a ton of fun goodies coming out, so I wanted to make sure I was able to hop on here and tell you all about it. So, we have a new album kit joining the crew, and this one we saw coming because of the page kits, but I'm really excited about it. We have the Global Getaway album kit, and this is going to be fabulous for those vacations you've taken, to get those pictures done super quick. Any trips that you have gone on, this will work great for. So I love the color schemes and all the things for this one. So let's take a look. So again, great for travel photos, takes all the guesswork out of putting an album together. So if you're new to scrapbooking, this might be a place to start for you. A lot of people like to start with something fun like a vacation or a trip, because it's one, event in one subject. And so I actually highly recommend you start with one subject. So I'm offering an album kit boot camp actually coming up in March, I believe. And this would be a kit you could choose for that boot camp. And the whole premise behind that is just keeping you motivated and being there to answer your questions. And then there are prizes as well. So let me know if you're interested in that. Otherwise, keep an eye out for more to come. So again, these kits are made for all levels, beginners, seasoned crafters, anyone can use them. So you don't have to be a beginner to use these kits. And I'm actually going to put one together very soon here from my Dominican trip a while back now. So you can choose from 3 different kits, like the past kits that we've had, 3 different album covers. There's that dusted sage, a chocolate, and then a plain terracotta that does not have the compass on the front in case you're like, nah, I don't want anything on the front. And all of these, that's the only choice you have to make if you're choosing this kit is what album you want. So it takes all of that overwhelming decision out of it. So if you're new to scrapbooking, this is great because you don't have to sit there and be like, what kind of paper do I want? What kind of embellishments do I want? What kind of adhesive do I need? You don't have to worry about any of that. It's all in this kit. So all you need are scissors and, yeah, it's all right there. And your pictures, obviously. So it is great, and there are other options as well that came out previously. Here's a little closer look at the kit itself, along with them creating it with the trimmer. Again, you don't even need a trimmer. You can just use scissors. So I do love my trimmer, though, and I guess the next trimmer is coming in March as well. So perfect timing if you do want a trimmer. So just a closer look at it there. But yeah, it takes all the overwhelm out of it, and I highly recommend them. So of course, with an album kit, we get a Global Getaway collection. And again, these are apart from the album kit. So all the elements in this are separate from the kit. So they're not the same, or they're not, they don't have all the same things. So like the paper for the album kits are cut apart, like the simple page kits, and this is a straightforward paper. So here's a collection, closer look. You guys can go check out these videos. I will link this same page I'm walking you through in the description of this video here that you are currently watching. And check out these layouts. How fun are these? So I love a good clean layout, and these are just so cool. They scream travel. I love to travel. So I am looking forward to trying these even without travel stuff. Maybe I'll put together some of my pages for 2025 with those. That's what I'm working on currently. So we have a paper pack, and I'm curious if it's going to work if I open it. Let's see. Yay, it did. It hasn't been working lately, so gotta wait for it to load though. And here's a closer look at that paper pack once it loads. It takes a minute. There's 12 pages. It has to think about it. So we're just going to give that a second to load. There we go. I'm trying to scroll down. It's not letting me. So I apologize. This is a little small. Oops. So yeah, there's a closer look at those. Those are fun. I love this. I love wordy papers. I don't know why. And I love matte papers, so that makes it even cooler. Get to zoom in every time. There's a closer look at those two. Again, these are great. I can see this being good for like Universal even, or Epcot, either one. Again, everything with me goes back to Disney. It's hilarious. There's a fun map one there. some numbers and grids. And our last page, just some stripes there. I'm wondering what will happen if I hit the back row. Oh, good. Oh no, it took me out of it. Launch preview, it's fine. We can get right back in. You guys just got a little sneak peek of my advisor email there, but there wasn't much at the top there. Okay, and then we also have a tone on tone paper pack. Of course, I'm going to take you through that one. It's funny, I haven't done this yet from my phone. So my webcam broke and my microphone on my computer, so now I have to go and film this through a screen record on my phone. It's so much fun. Let's see. Ooh, that's fun. I like the passport stamps. This is a tone on tone paper, so it's a separate pack, but it coordinates very nicely with the other pack and of course the rest of the collection. Same color schemes. More passport stamps there. So this would be great in addition to the other paper you get, because you can mix and match. In fact, I just posted a video today, this morning on my YouTube, of a page I did. I'm gonna have to go back out and in, where I used the On the Bright Side, and I regretted not having the tone on tone. And you'll see why if you go watch that video. So yeah, tone on tone's important in my opinion. And of course we have a matte pack. So I'm loving the matte packs the last couple of years. CM has simplified those, so you don't get like 24 mattes anymore, you get like 12, which is a sigh of relief in my opinion. Just because, oh, that's cute. Just because like I ended up with so many mattes I didn't use, and now I don't have that issue as much. I still have some here and there, but they're great. They're all the same size. I can use them for photos. I can use them to journal on. I can use them for titles. They have these halvesy ones here you can cut in half and use for titles and for smaller journal boxes, or you can layer them, which is super fun to do. So I love the matte vibe the last couple of years. It also comes in a Ziploc bag, which is amazing, kind of like our stickers and embellishments. So that way I don't have to worry about, oh, how do I scroll up? There we go. I don't have to worry about, you know, having loose mats all over the place. You just put them right back in the baggie and you're all done. So let's see, get back to where we were. Okay, so there's the mats, and then down here we have the fun stickers, and you guys try to zoom in those. It's nice actually when you're doing a screen record on a phone, you can zoom in on things. A little fuzzy, but that's okay. I love border stickers, so those are a lot of fun, and I love like the world stickers. Those are cute. Here's a closer look at the embellishments. And there are more than that are pictured here. It's a 40 pack typically, and that's definitely not 40. So there are more than that you see here. A lot of times they'll have some little jewel tones and stuff too. Here are the 3 album choices. You can also buy those a la carte, not just in the album kit. So if you just want this collection and an album, you're all set. Just pick one of these. I love the Dusted Sage, by the way. I actually won the completed album challenge, which was so fun, in this Creative Memories virtual crop group in December, and I had to pick an album cover of my choice, and I picked the plain Dusted Sage because that was a limited edition at the time, or one of the specialty ones. And the color is so pretty, and I love it, so I can't wait to use it for my family album. And we have punches, a vintage post border maker cartridge with kind of that like zipper look to it, so I'm pretty excited about that. That's just a fun cartridge. I was telling my friend, because I got a little sneak peek of it, it looks like Legos. Like if you cut that apart, it could be like Legos or the top of a castle or things like that. So not to mention a zipper. So lots of fun options with that. Very versatile. I am loving this date stamp. What do they call it? A document the date punch. How fun is this? And not just for travel. I could see using this for multiple things. Just any page you're like, oh, I need to put the date on here, and might as well put a date stamp on it. So document the date punch. Super fun. I think that's going to be a must in a lot of collections or in a lot of punch inventories. And then we also have the in-flight border punch, and how stinking cute is this? I love it. I think it's so fun, especially for those plane ride days, or if you just need clouds. That's the beauty of a punch like this, is it punches out the shapes, so you can use whatever shapes you want from it. If you don't need a plane but you need a bunch of clouds, this is your guy. So, or if you just need a plane, like randomly punch one of them out on here. So it has multiple purposes, making it a great addition to your stash. All right, and of course, there's a buy it all bundle at 10% off, which is a great price if it's a collection you love, and you get that bonus printed project playbook. They are legit, y'all. I love my project playbooks. Like, it's like a tongue twister. And then with this collection, you get a sampler of the cardstocks that go with it, so you can do all your projects in one handy bundle. But this will be a must get if you're traveling or you have travel photos to do. So definitely get your hands on that. Here's the coordinating cardstocks. Got some avocado, hot fudge, Kelly green, navy, cool gray. And if you get that buy it all bundle, you get some of these. I don't know how many. I should go back and look. But I also offer these to my customers after the buy it all bundle's gone. If you just want a coordinating cardstock for a certain collection that's been recent, you can reach out to me and I can sell you 2 of each sheet in a handy dandy collection, a handy dandy pack of paper. So yep, it's a lot of fun. And then these are the collections that go with this. They're not necessarily still available, like to buy. In fact, I think some of these are still. The paper, the Noteworthy Days paper, I believe is gone. But I think the other 2 are still fully available. I could be wrong on that. So I know Your Own Way is. I don't know about Passport to Adventure, but I think most of it still is. These coordinate with this very nicely. So Percy M. And then we have a fun little addition to the line, the Cascade Spacer set. So if you guys have ever seen cascading pages using those 12 by 6 peekaboo pockets, they have added a new little tool here that's great for putting those together along with a project playbook. So it probably shows you how to use them, shows you some fun projects. I am very curious about that. I love cascading pages. In fact, I did this as a challenge in my summer scrappy camp and did a video about these, so I'll have to boost that one up again and show you guys what those are about. But they're a lot of fun. Gives you a little fun look to your pages, and you can use lots of photos. You can go back and watch a video, I'm sure it's in there. But yeah, essentially it shows you how to line up your peekaboo pockets if you want them to cascade. So there's one, and then you put a spacer there too. So depending on how many peekaboo pockets you want to use, you're going to use different spacers. And then you can also get the bundle, which is super fun. You get the playbook, you get 8 spacers, and you get 26 peekaboo pockets. So that's pretty cool. That's very intriguing to me. I kind of want to play with those. So might be handing those off to my stash. And then here's just a couple looks at the bundle versus just the spacer set. If you get the bundle, you get the book along with those extra peekaboo pockets, or you can just get the set of spacers as well. And then we have the photo sleeve system. This is also new. Allison gave us a little sneak peek of this in her completed video, her completed album video for Disney album, using an album kit, by the way, and it looked marvelous, magical and marvelous. And so these are just extra little pages you can add to your album to add more photos. So they're a lot, peekaboos stick to your album page. These actually go in your album like an actual page. So these are cool. I'm really digging these. I could see using this for, just those extra pictures. Like we go on the safari all the time in Disney. I have a million pictures of the safari, and a lot of them are really good, and I don't know how to scrap those. So this would be great for that. So yeah, fun new option. Now here's a closer look at those. Can do 3 pockets, 4 pockets, 6 pockets, or a variety. So lots of fun. I like the idea of cascading them. You can get like the shorter ones and work your way out. So here's some more details about those. A little closer look here. Tells you how many photos it'll hold. Some are just vertical. So it'll tell you this one holds this many vertical, this one holds this many horizontal, and so on. So got a couple squares in there. Wow. Love them. So that's a fun option right there. So yeah, they have always had multi-pocket pages. Now they're just called photo sleeves, but they still look the same. All right, and if that wasn't enough, we also have, this is interesting. I wonder if I clicked on the Australia link. Huh, the date looks funny. Oh, 2/9/20. Okay. I was like, why does it look like that? Got it. So we are February 9th. Oh my goodness. What day is it, y'all? We have 2 new sizes of Peekaboo pockets. We have a 2x2 and a 3x2. So now you can cut your photos even smaller or put some memorabilia in there. How fun is that thought? So I can see people playing with these for many different things. So here we have a pocket guide. And what's what, it just kind of walks you through pocket pages for like a whole page, photo sleeves, because I can see how this will get confusing for people like, what do I need for pages? Well, here's all these options. So your first page is literally going to be one of these, and these are going to be your additions. You can certainly make a whole album out of these, I suppose, but keep it 12x12. Start with a 12x12 base, and then Peekaboo pockets stick to your page. So lots of fun. Super exciting. I did post the flyer on my page as well, so make sure to go check that out. But just a heads up as well that there is a huge sale going on the CM website. Super fun. Things are up to 60% off. Just go up to the deals tab. I will link my site in the description so you can go check it out. But there are punches selling for like $8 on there. It's nuts. The BMCs are normally like $20, $21.50, whatever they are now. And there's some selling for $8. So definitely go check those out. Don't miss that opportunity. And then there are like half off paper packs and all kinds of stuff going on. So that's all I have for you. But if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I am here to answer your questions. Throw a comment down there. But in the meantime, please like and subscribe so you can keep getting these sneak peeks early on. I love to show you guys what's coming because it's so much fun to share the joy. Something fun for a change, right? So super excited, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and take care. See you next time.